these all these people, have them on the board of their companies, and he recommends how you talk to people and what you say, what you don't say, and how you skirt things. It's kind of like the new Republican Party, you know. It's like the I should say the new left of center Republican Party. I think I started off by talking about that earlier in the show, and we started talking about my cats.
I'm sorry.
Which is all right. No, but
sidetracked
which is
with
okay.
Mommy Cat and Cody.
Yeah, and then you're drinking on the freeway.
And all that stuff we've taken care of.
Really intolerable. You know, I just don't think you're going to be able to
I've
continue.
Stopped totally. I've stopped.
You got to at least slow down to about 80.
Stop. I'm slowed down.
You got to slow down a little bit.
Okay, so.
Now, look, you know, coming out of this tragedy, this murder that took place of 26 people in Connecticut, Sandy Hook School. You know, we knew that the liberals would run like they're running down the gangplank of the Titanic to a lifeboat to be the first to demand that evil conservatives now all throw their gun into the ocean. You know, get rid of guns, get rid of the Second Amendment. That's what they want. They don't want one gun anywhere near the United States. Bad guys can have them, certainly, they because that's their job description. You know, if you're a liberal, the way you think is, we've got to allow criminals who are outside of society anyway to at least have guns so they can make a living.
I think first and foremost, I think a lot of people, young people especially, who don't bother to get educated and read the Constitution, don't realize that the Second Amendment to the Constitution is the right to bear arms. This was very important to the founding fathers of the United States, is the Constitution says this is your right to be able to have arms to protect yourself. This was huge and big at the time of the Constitution, and so if you take this out of the Constitution, you really don't have any protection for yourself individually. And this whole country was based on individuals being able to formulate their own government, protect themselves, and reap the benefits of individuality.
There are 27 amendments to the United States Constitution. And the first one was the right of religion and expression, free speech.
Which they're trying to dump out of the schools now. They want to dump that out.
1791. And the second amendment was 1791 as well, the right to bear arms. And it reads this thusly: a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed.
So how are they going to take all the guns away? They're going to go directly. They've got to ratify.
They're going to do it. They're going to
throw the amendment on the Constitution.
I'm glad you asked me that.
It's got to be ratified.
Here's why. I'm glad you asked me this question.
Yes. Well, how are they going to do it?
Because like all good Democrats that do things in a democratic fashion, you have to rebrand the constitutional republic with a democracy. And you do that by speaking democratically, by doing things democratically, by doing what? Things fair and equitable. In order to make these changes, you must ask the people to be tolerant and say it's only fair that we stop crime and get rid of guns. I don't care what this old Constitution, this old gray-haired, white, racist document has to say about the masses. By the way, it doesn't say the masses. It says the militia. We don't have a militia. Those are days of muskets, as the president would say. So they're going to get people to because they're outraged and indignant now, and they're going to demand that you tell them, like Wayne LaPierre did, to stuff it in your hat. And when we come back, what we're going to talk about is a couple of sound bites between Wayne LaPierre and David Gregory. So don't go away.
David Gregory from NBC News?
That's right.
He was showing some kind of magazine or something.
He doesn't even know what it is. He thought it was a Harper's Bazaar.
He did? He thought it was a magazine?
Yeah, he thought it was a magazine.
The magazine? He didn't know it was a magazine.
The magazine was a magazine.
All right, we continue here. It's the PM Show Weekend Edition, CRN Digital Talk Radio. Fred Dreyer is the host. Email him at incoming@crni.net. Try